What's going on, guys? Alright, so a lot of you guys have been asking me on my live streams and whatnot how I set up for the high rounds and origins, so I figured I'd take this time to go ahead and show you. Now this is going to be about an hour long video, more than likely. It takes about an hour to fully set up for the high rounds in this map. So let's just jump right into it. Obviously we're going to turn on the gen. Just turn it on at round 1, it's just easier this way, because the Templar Knights are only a one-hit kill with a knife. You don't want to waste your ammo at this point, so just knife them, get them out of here. You can get a total of 400 points if you like step off the gen and kill all the knights. After 400 points, your points will max out and you can't get any more. So whatever, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so now you're gonna wait for the zombies to break in, as you saw. Grab the double points, shoot them 8 times in the leg, and knife them. Sometimes you can line the zombies up like this, and that, you know, just 2 for 1 special, whatever. It doesn't really matter though. You have enough ammo to kill all 6 round 1 zombies. There's always 6 zombies on round 1. So shoot them 8 times in the leg, knife them. Done deal. If you get an insta kill, obviously just knife. If you don't know, you can prone in front of the machines in this map for a quarter. Doesn't really matter, but helps out and kind of just do it as tradition. Now it doesn't matter if you go towards 2 or 3. Just obviously don't start digging until it snows. Now once it starts snowing, you want to dig all you can. Ideally, you want it to snow on round 4. It's always either going to snow on round 2, 3, or 4. And what you want it to do is snow on 4 or snow on 3. 9 times out of 10, if it snows on 3, it'll continue all the way to round 4. And at the end of round 4, if you save a zombie, you'll have enough points to open up the whole map and get all the ice staff parts. But your biggest thing you're going to want to focus on is getting in 2-3 robot. Now it just so happened that I got in it off the jump right there. That's the perfect situation. Because basically all the time on this map spent, like all the lingering time, the time you're not doing something, is spent waiting for a robot to walk by. So if you can get it like I just did, that's why you don't want to wait until it starts snowing to leave the spawn. Just leave the spawn in ASAP, because you want to look for that foot, no matter if you go towards 2 or 3. And hopefully you get lucky and it's one of those locations. Whatever location you win, because you're not going to have enough points probably to go to both 2 or 3. But yeah, so we got in that robot, so that's good. But if not, you know, you'll be back at this area later in the game, so you can always wait there. Now if you guys are a little confused, basically the reason we need the wind staff is because for the high rounds and origins you want 2 staffs, only 2 staffs. You want the wind staff and the ice staff. The lightning staff and the fire staff both will give you an error message in the higher rounds, basically meaning your game will end. They are known and very prone to give you error messages. These are staffs you do not want to be even building, because if you're very efficient, you can do 70 rounds in about 3 hours or less. So we'll explain how to do all that, but first let's just go ahead and get through these steps. But the reason I'm bringing that up is because, hold on one second. So used to live streaming, it's like, anyways, well, let's go ahead and open this. It's weird now doing YouTube because I'm so used to live streaming and just talking to you guys. But yeah, if you guys don't know, or if you guys have just been watching me on YouTube for the past couple months, I know I haven't uploaded too much more lately. It's because I'm more so on Twitch, so make sure you check me out over there if you haven't. It's just twitch.tv/DopeGamingNation. I'm on there every single day streaming high rounds. That's why I decided to make this video, because every single day you guys are asking me how I set up, or that you missed early rounds, you want to see how I set up. So, but yeah, you're always going to want 2 staffs, and the reason I mentioned 70 rounds in 3 hours is because that's how fast you can do 70 rounds if you're doing the mud puddle strat on this map. And the whole point of that is, the reason I'm saying 70 and the significant is, after 70 I would not recommend using fire staff or electric staff. You can use them up until then, but after that round, like, you know, 70, 75, I really would not use those staffs anymore, because again, you're just risking getting an error message and it's really not worth it. Okay, so we got a 4 snow round. That's what you want. Like I said, it will either snow on 2, 3, or 4. Sometimes it'll snow all the way from 2 to 4, whatever. Either way, it gives you enough points to open up the entire map. If we save a zombie at the end of this round, we can open up church, because the ice staff is in 3 locations. You can dig a part up at trenches, a part up in the middle, like this area around excavation, and then you can dig up the last part at church. So if at the end of round 4, no matter if you got double points or not, you'll always have enough if you save one zombie to open up the whole map. Now you're not going to have enough for Jug and to open up the whole map, so it's kind of a sacrifice. But it'll always snow again on round 10, so remember that. If you don't get your staff early, you can still get the ice staff later. It doesn't matter. You just kind of get a little freebie jump start if you get it, on round 4, but you don't have to. Like I said, the biggest thing is getting in those robots. That's where a lot of your time is going to be wasted, is trying to get in those robots. So the fact that we got in 2-3 robot early is just like a complete bonus. So now that zombie's running, so obviously he's our last zombie. So we're not going to kill him because we want to keep him. We want to do a couple more things this round. Let's see if the disc is here. Nope. Alright. I'm waiting for the robot to come by because I don't want him to step on my zombies. Well, my zombie. Alright. Alright, so there's our second piece. Oh, that's right. We never got our part from the trenches. That's right. We weren't able to dig it up. We'll go back to the trenches and try to dig it up this round. Alright, so then basically, it's always round 4. I always save a zombie, like I said, and this is the same round. I'll always turn on Gen 4. Now, you don't have to buy a Jug right now. You can use these points to either A, buy Jug, or B, get your ice staff early. You know, open up church. If you have to go back to the trenches, because you're going to get it at either 2 or 3 trenches, wherever you decide to go, you can go ahead and head back and do that. It's really your choice, but you'll always have enough points to do either or. So we are actually going to head back. I think I missed a dig spot, so I might have forgot about. Hold on. So we'll go back and check. Either way, there's a couple things you can do this round. We're going to get some of the parts of the shield and whatnot. Okay, so we did dig that spot. Okay. That's fine. Sometimes it happens like that and you don't get it early. It is what it is. We'll just wait till round 10. It's not a big deal. I am going to go and just dig one spot over here as well as grab the shield. We'll just see if we can.
The staff parts were lost forever.
Yeah, no. Yeah, whatever. We'll just go ahead and grab it. Like I said, a lot of these things I do are routine, but there is some things that I do that kind of depend on the situation. Like in this specific instance, if we would have dug up the ice staff, the first part from the original trenches at 2 that we went to, I wouldn't have dug over here. But because we didn't dig it up, I was like, you know what, let me just go get the trenches staffs out of the way, have the points, so I came over here. Now the whole thing is, we already turned on Gen 4, so at any point, as soon as we have 2,500 points, we can go ahead and just grab Jug. We don't have to like try to turn on Gen 4 in the middle of the round. That's why at the end of round 4, I always turn on Jug. Even if I'm not planning on buying Jug that round, you can buy it this round, you can buy it next round. Whenever you have 2,500 points, you can just go right and buy it. You don't have to sit there and try to turn on the Gen and get molested by all the zombies. So it's always easy. Alright, so right now we're pretty much just point building, like I said. We need more points before we can really do anything else. I will go over here, though, and see if the shield was over here. Which it is. See, because one of the things with Origins, and I'm sure a lot of you guys know, is Origins has a very short reset time. For those of you who don't know, basically it means there's only so many hours you can play on Origins before the game gets reset. You can no longer progress through the rounds. So you want to play Origins very, very fast. It has the shortest reset time at 25 to 27 hours than any other Call of Duty Zombies map. So if you want to go for a world record, 135 plus, at this current time I'm making this video, you want to play very fast. So you always want to be doing things and killing zombies at the same time. If you don't have to hold a zombie, you don't hold a zombie. But at round 4, of course, like I said, in my best opinion, just save a zombie so you can turn on this Gen, so you can do what you just saw me do. I had 2,500 points, bought Jug, didn't have to wait. So, but yeah, make sure you're always maximizing your time, and I'm going to show you how to do that throughout this video, guys. Okay, we got 2 nukes, so that's 800 points. So we're just going to grab these. Plus, we'll speed up these rounds. All right. Now, I know this might sound weird because you guys are probably used to, I know I was before I started playing I rounds and Origins, you're probably used to building the shield over the wind tunnel. You don't want to do that, guys. You are going to spend your entire game after you're set up on this map at generator 2. You want the shield built in the workshop. The workshop is this area that I'm at right now. So this is where we're going to build the shield. Build the shield as early as possible. Again, try to do it while you're progressing through the rounds, so you don't have to wait and you know, waste any time.
For my own amusement.
Be careful backtracking like you just saw me do. Basically by backtrack I meant I already walked through this area and now I'm walking back. Be careful doing that because what can happen is, like you just saw, all the zombies are going to just flood that direction, and if you turn around you might run into them all and just get completely wrecked. But you know, I'm more comfortable doing it. I've set up this map so many times. I know, you know, I'm pretty self-aware of my skill limitations and whatnot, so alright, so what I'm doing right now is I grab my tablet, my stone, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to throw it in church, water fountain, and this is how you get the G strikes. I'm sure a lot of you guys know this, but some of you guys don't know. You don't need the Thunder Fist. Do not fill up the chest on this map. There is no point. What you want to do is use your zombie shield. Well, if these zombies were close enough. There we go. And you want to do this as early as possible. Start working on your G strike. If you get an insta-kill, just go ahead and use your knife. Don't waste your shield, because your shield only lasts for like, I don't know, like 15 or so hit melees. So like I said, you want to get the G-strikes done as early as possible. Now the big thing on this map is you're going to be using a wonder weapon. There's no traps on this map, so for the whole game you're going to be using a wonder weapon, which is the ice staff. So what you want to be able to do is you want it so you get as many max ammos as possible. Now in order to do that, you don't want fire sales. Now a lot of you guys might not know, but the way you get fire sales is you teddy bear the box, meaning you hit the box enough times where it teddy bears out. That is the only way you can get fire sales, other than some extra little stupid ways. But the point is you don't want to hit the mystery box on this map, because this map is reliant on your wonder weapon. So you want to make sure that you get as many max ammos. So that's why we're doing the G-strike instead of getting monkey bombs. Now what you can do is you can hit the mystery box like 3 times and you can try to get monkey bombs. Don't hit the mystery box any more than 3 times, because here's why. Again, you don't need any weapons out of the mystery box on this map. And if you get a teddy bear, you need to restart your game. Your game's over. You're not going to get enough max ammos to get any higher than probably round 100. And you're just going to take way too long to do it, because you're going to have to run the tank strat. So again, if you want to try to get monkey bombs, you can save like a good 10 plus minutes getting monkey bombs instead of your air strikes or your G strikes. But me personally, I just go for G strikes every time, and for the purpose of this video I'm just going to show you the G strike way. But again, you can hit the mystery box up to 3 times. Any more than that, you're risking teddy bearing it out. So as you can see, we're just walking back to here. We dropped our tablet back off. If you guys need me to explain that further, I can, but basically you just don't walk in the mud. You need to walk from that area with your stone over at the water fountain at church to this area and drop off your stone on that table without touching mud. Just follow the way you see me go. Just follow the route that you just see me do it in. Alright, so we're going to go grab a new shield, and we're going to finish our G-strikes. Now we do need to point build, so you want to try to point build while you're doing this, because the problem with the shield is you don't get the melee points when you use the shield. You don't get any points for it. I'm trying to be careful that I don't kill any zombies, because I want all my zombies from my melees over here.
Robot's route comes right through this area.
Alright, let's go ahead and buy ammo while we're here, and let's melee these zombies. Alright. Alright, I think we actually might be able to finish our G-strikes with these last 4 zombies, so we're actually going to keep them. And we're going to grab a new shield and then kill them over there. Because we can't need more than maybe like 5 to 10 kills like on our G-strike. I wasn't counting, but I just know based on, like, you know, I've just done this so many times, it's kind of just like ingrained in my mind. Alright. So wait for them to come back over here. Let's just go ahead and turn this gen on since we're over here. Like I said, you always want to be maximizing what you're doing. Try to make it so you don't have to walk past the same area that you were already in during this game more than twice. You want to be able to set this map up very fast. So since I was already over here, why not turn on 2? It's not gonna hurt anything. Alright. Melee, 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 and melee. Okay, well it's not done, but I'm sure it's very close. I'd say another 5 kills. Now, round 8 is always a Panzer round. So you want to make sure you're in a good location and have ammo for the Panzer. Now, one easy way to kill the Panzer is you can grab the STG-44. The weapon kills the Panzer extremely fast. If you've already accumulated 5,000 points, you know, maybe you got lucky on double points. You've accumulated 5,000 points and you've opened up excavation, you've opened up the map, you got all the gens on. You can build your Mauser, which turn it into the upgrade Boom Hilda if you upgrade it via pack punch, which is a 5-hit on the Panzer. Or again, you can use the STG, or you can build the Ice Staff if you want, just for the purpose of killing the Panzer. Again, you're not going to use it, but if you want to just build the not the Ice Staff, sorry, the Lightning Staff. If you want to build it just to kill the Panzer, then by all means, you know, you can kill him real quick with the Lightning Staff. But basically, I like to play this real safe. So I kill the Panzer a little bit slowly. Now, sometimes what I'll try to do is if there's any dig sites that I haven't already dug around the map, you can try to dig, because if you get a zombie blood, it makes it real easy to kill this Panzer, because you dig up zombie blood, you can just walk right up to his face and shoot him. So that's why you'll see I'm digging right now. If you don't get a zombie blood, that's fine. Just take your time. Don't die to the Panzer. Just run very far away from him, shoot him, and then run away again. You don't want to die to the Panzer. It's just, you got to restart the game, and it's just a big waste of time. So always try to keep your distance, just slow but steady. Again, always try to dig, because if you do get a zombie blood, you can kill him in one clip from the MP40. And it saves a lot of ammo and a lot of time. So basically, I just make a circle around stamina up. This is how I do it every single time, guys. It works for me. I just realized there's a zombie blood back there, too. It's a little late now. The Panzer's pretty much dead. Wonder if we can make it to that zombie blood. Yeah, we can. I don't know if we have enough ammo, but we might have just enough ammo. So yeah, if you get a zombie blood, this is basically all you need to do. You just run up to him and shoot him right in the face. He'll die in like less than a clip to the face from the MP40. Alright, now we need to go finish our G-strikes, and we also need a point build. So hopefully these robots that are strafing, I just noticed they're strafing, hopefully they don't step on that whole group of zombies. We're going to have to shoot into that, because they're going to step on all those. And that's a lot of points right there that robot's going to take from us right now. Okay, we were able to kill most of them, thank God. You really don't want to lose any points in this map if you can help it. Alright, now I think there's only like 2 zombies left. Let's go ahead and give them to our G-strike. And one thing I forgot to mention, but if you've noticed, I'm digging everything I can. Now the reason is because you need your golden shovel. Again, you're going to want to get all your perks on this map. Not all your perks, but all your perk slots. And the reason because it's a lot easier. As most of you guys probably know, you can only buy a quick revive from the actual machine 3 times. After that, you need to get the Wonder Fizz. How the Wonder Fizz works is it can't give you perks that you already have. So if you have 8 perks on this map, scratch that. Yeah, 8 perks. Everything besides Electric Cherry or 7 perks, whatever. You have 8 perk slots, you get 7 perks. Obviously, the quick revive can only give you 1 other perk and quick revive. So the Wonder Fizz is more than likely you'll get quick revive a lot easier, basically. Sorry if I didn't explain that very well. Okay, our G-strikes are done. Grab our G-strikes. Like I said, the earlier you can finish the G-strikes, the better. Now, round 10 is going to be a snow round, and all we have to dig up is our last ice staff part from church. And we still need to grab the rest of the wind staff, but I pretty much just look out for robots while I'm playing. Right now, we're just going to point build. That's all we really need to do. Is just point build and get this round over with. We do want to look out for middle and church robot though, so let's head in that direction. Let's also get a new shield. I hear a robot coming. Hopefully I don't miss it if it's middle. It's either middle or 2-3 more than likely. No, it was church, damn it. We could have got that. That's oh well.
Throwing us a bone, Samantha.
So let's go ahead and open up excavation real quick. Grab this. Don't ever worry about Max's drone, guys. Sometimes I'll grab the parts, but you're not going to use it again. You're going to go through the first 70, 100 rounds, whatever you're capable of, in like amazing time. As long as you're doing the strat, then I'll show you in a little bit. It's probably towards the end of this video. So you don't even worry about Max's drone. Like, you're going to go through a round so fast that Max's drone's not going to serve a purpose. Because by the time, say if you needed Max's drone, he's not going to do any damage once you're, you know, past a certain number of rounds. I don't know. I don't really use Max's drone, but I want to say he doesn't really work after like 30. I mean, he's not going to kill the zombies. He can help you grab power-ups, but that's about it. Alright, so now that we're over here, let's go ahead and turn on stamina up. Sometimes I turn on stamina up before the Panzer comes. It doesn't really matter. I mean, if you feel like you need stamina up, then turn it on earlier. I just, you know, this particular game I had other things in mind. Because you are going to want stamina up. I don't know if I was clear on that. Sorry. You are going to want stamina up. Alright, we got that on. Okay, middle robot's coming. So we're actually going to get in middle robot. That's going to be our priority right now. And then all we'll have to do is get in church. Because again, you're going to want the wind staff and the ice staff for high rounds in this map.
Be careful. This area is where
Looks like it's that foot. Yeah. That. Maybe I already shot it. No, there we go.
Panzer do not realize that the robot cares not their steps.
Alright, so we got our G-Strike, we got 2 parts for our Ice Staff, 2 parts for our Wind Staff. All we need is on round 10, we're going to dig up the Ice Staff from church, and we need the robot from church. That's all we need to do. And then we'll need to upgrade our staffs, and we'll be set up for this game pretty much, other than our perks.
Subjects failed to survive the purge sequence. Hence the addition of the velocity.
Alright, let's just go ahead and end this round so we can go over to church and dig up that Ice Staff. Like I said, 10 is always a snow round, guys. It's always a snow round. It's always going to snow on 2, 3, or 4, and then 10.
Zombie blood.
Any more than that, you don't really need to worry about, because if you haven't gotten your Ice Staff by 10, you're doing it wrong. Alright, so there's our Ice Staff. We have our gramophone already, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just hop on in the ice tunnel so we can go grab the stone for our Ice Staff so we can get it built. So let's go ahead and throw the gramophone down here. I know they're turning off my gens. Don't worry about it, man. If you want to save some time, you can kill them so you don't have to turn on all your gens later, because you're going to need to pack a punch one time in this game. Only one time, and that's just to get your Boom Hilda. So you can kill them. You know, I don't really need to max ammo, so I'm doing other things, so I'm not worried about it. Alright, we'll grab our Ice Staff stone. Now we're just going to wait for this teleporter to go back up, and then we'll run through it. Alright, make sure you pick up your gramophone, because you're not going to be coming back to the ice tunnel. Now the only time, in case you guys don't know, the only time that you need to... oh, that's church robot. Let's see what foot it's in. It's going to be hard to see from here. Oh man, this is going to be difficult because I'm in a kind of bad situation. Let's see if it's in this foot. If it's not, we're not going to be able to make it to the other foot. Okay, we lucked out. So now we'll have our Wind Staff and our Ice Staff. So again, sorry, what I was saying is the only time you need to go through the proper tunnel associated with that staff is to grab the stone, which is what you just saw me grab. That little snowflake looking thing. You need to go through the associated staff tunnel for your staff stone. Yes, the fire plane's still up there. You can shoot it down if you want. It doesn't matter. Again, you're not going to be building the fire staff. And again, always dig everything because you want that golden shovel so you can dig up your perks later. We were actually going to go kill them because they're just turning off all our gens, and there's nothing else we really need to do this round. I mean, there is, but we'll do this. This will take priority. Again, I could have killed them sooner, but I had bigger fish to fry. We'll just have to turn gens on again. So more than likely they're headed to 1. So there's only 1 and 5 on, yeah. So we'll just cut them off at 1. Oh, come on. I don't really care about the max, but we'll grab it. You don't really need your MP40 anymore at this point. By this point, you should have enough points to do everything you need to do. Alright. Let's just stay here and kill some zombies for a minute. Because we are going to want to hold a zombie this round. So we can upgrade both our staffs. So we're just going to kill them all besides like 1 or 2. If we can save some. Sometimes you get a little handsy and kill them all by accident. We'll try to make sure we save one. Okay, now how Black Ops 2 works, for those of you who don't know, is basically if a zombie is damaged, I mean, if you've shot a zombie at least once, or damaged him or knifed him in any way, and you run away from him to a certain point, he will bleed out and die. So you don't want to damage your last zombie. Make sure you do not shoot him whenever you want to hold a zombie. If you run too far away from him and you shot him, he will die and it will end your round. And there's too much stuff that we need to do this round. We don't want to wait another round. So we're going to turn on all the gens. That's the first thing we're going to do. Or at least most of them. All the ones in this area so we don't have to run back here.
Look out! They are manifesting in our immediate area.
Conversion process interrupted.
Alright, we're almost approaching the 30-minute mark. So we're about halfway done. Alright, now Speed Cola is one of the perks you want. Again, if you guys are watching this for the purpose of pretty much what this video is for, how to set up, don't do anything you don't see me doing, guys. Again, the reason I'm making this video is because so many people have asked for it. Buy the perks that you see me buying, guys. If you wanted to know how to do this and buy the perks that I'm buying. Jug, Stamina, Speed Cola, Quick Revive. Okay, those are the only perks you're going to need for now. After round 112, you are going to want Mule Kick. Okay, but until round 112, you don't need it. You're going to get your perk slots, don't worry about it. But don't buy Mule Kick right off the jump. You don't need it. Buy Jug, Stamina, Speed Cola, and Quick Revive. Alright, so we're going to build the Ice Staff. Now we're going to go and we're going to upgrade the Ice Staff. Again, I don't want to shoot any of them because I don't know which ones are damaged or not. They might not. None of them might be. Or all of them might be besides one at least. I don't know. So I don't want to shoot any of them. Again, always look out for dig spots. Alright, and now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the wind tunnel. And again, there's a reason I'm doing everything the way and the order I'm doing it. I went to the ice tunnel first because I'm never going to go back there. Then I'm going to the wind tunnel second because I only want to place the gramophone here once. I'm never going to move the gramophone again from this location. Alright, so now we're going to go do the first challenge for our ice staff. Now I'm going to do you guys a favor in this video. I'm going to post a link to a picture. It's a picture with every challenge for every staff, okay? So you guys will be able to go. It's going to be in the description of this video. It's a picture for every staff so you can see how to upgrade it. Alright, so now we're going to grab the wind stone and then we're going to run over the ice tunnel or the ice part of Gartha. Alright, so now again you're going to look at your picture that I'm going to post in the description of this video on how to upgrade this ice staff. So don't exactly do what you see me doing here because your symbols are going to change. Because the way this works, I'm sure most of you guys know if you've gotten this far into the video. Each symbol on the wall right here correlates to a separate symbol up here. And again, you're gonna want a cheat sheet unless you know these by heart. Alright, so that's an L. We're looking for an L. There it is. And that one is an L and then a straight line. So there it is. And then the last one is, well, the last one. So there it is. So now we're going to run back towards the wind tunnel. Get the teleporter going up. Again, be careful shooting the zombies, because if you damage all of them and you run through this teleporter, your round will end. Again, leave the gramophone there. We don't need to pick it up for the rest of the game. Alright, so now we're going to go do our second challenges for our ice staff. Now, let's turn on this gen first, since we do need to turn on this gen, and then we'll turn on 6 whenever we go back over towards church. Which will probably be after we're done the second part challenge for our ice staff. Alright, so now again, there's a reason I do everything I do. Don't upgrade your Boomhilda yet, and here's why. You need a bullet weapon to shoot these. Basically, just shoot them with your ice staff and freeze them, and then you shoot them with the bullet weapon. So if you've upgraded your Mauser to the Boomhilda, you can't break these. You're going to need to buy a wall weapon and trade out your ice staff. Be careful digging up nades like that too, because if your zombies are behind you, it will damage them. And then again, run away from them, they die. Round's over. You gotta wait till next round to do all this stuff. So be careful and be aware of your surroundings. We do need a new shield, so let's make note of that, and we'll grab that when we're on our way back out. Since we're over in this area, again, it's all about maximizing where you're going and what you're doing while you're over there. So always try to think ahead. Since we're over in this area, we're gonna go ahead and buy Quick Revive now. Because why not? We're already over here, right? Alright, there's Quick Revive. That's our 4th perk. Now again, you won't be able to buy any more perks until you've dug up perk bottles and you've added more perk slots. We'll worry about that when we get to that, but just want to make sure I note that because this is a 4 perk map unless you dig up perk bottles. Kind of similar to Buried, if you guys are familiar with the witches on Buried, how you can kill them for an extra perk bottle. Only you don't get the perks, you just get the bottle on this map, and then you buy the perk from the Wonder Fizz or from the respective machine. Alright, so now that we finished our challenges for our ice staff, we're gonna go over to Pack a Punch. Oh, actually we can't Pack a Punch, we gotta turn on 6, I just realized. That's okay. We'll still go down here. Let's just remember to turn on Gen 6. Alright, so we've done the first and the second challenge for ice staff. Now we need to shoot our orb. You're gonna want to change these to blue. Now always remember, blue comes right after purple. So if you see purple, just spin it once. Purple, blue. Jump down here. This is the last one, which is red, purple, blue. Okay, and then this one you don't need to jump back up. You just jump and press X. Just be careful where these zombies are, because they can trap you up there, and it's a really crappy way to die. Alright, so we shot our orb. That's done. Damn it. I just did that. That sucks. Oh well, that's okay. Alright, grab our wind staff. Again, it's all about being in the location while you're here. Since we're already here, might as well grab our wind staff. Now the great part about the wind staff is it's strong enough, and the way it works is it pretty much just works like the thunder gun at this round. So if the zombies get close to you, just shoot them right out of your way. It's no big deal. Now yellow always comes after blue, so remember that. Alright, so since we're already down here, just all about time efficiency, go ahead and turn them all to yellow, like you just saw me do. Again, the wind staff's great because you can just blow your way out of any situation. After somewhere around the mid-20s, it stops working unupgraded, so just take note of that. Alright, since we can't since we started the round, we're not going to be able to hold a zombie until we kill most of them. So let's just go ahead and we'll go over here and turn on Gen 6 real quick. Because next thing we're going to want to do is upgrade our wind staff, and then somewhere around before then or after then, we need to upgrade our Mauser to our Broomhilde. So I want to make sure, because you need all 6 gens on to turn on Pack-a-Punch. So let's just turn on Gen 6, so we'll have Pack-a-Punch open. And then next time we go over towards Excavation, we'll just go ahead and Pack-a-Punch our Broomhilde. Again, you gotta love the wind staff. It's absolutely epic. Just be careful not to kill them all, because we don't want to end the round again. I think that's our last 4, so we're gonna be careful not to kill anymore. Alright, so now we are going back to Agartha. Remember, our gramophone's in wind. We don't really need to move it to another location. It's already built, so our teleport's already up. Alright, now if you don't know the wind staff by heart, and you don't feel like pulling up the cheat sheet, you don't need to pull up the cheat sheet. I'm going to show you how to do the wind staff really friggin' easy. Just pay attention to what I'm doing. You don't need to pull up the cheat sheet for this. Alright, so look at this row right here, this row. You're going to change this inner circle to double lines. You're going to change this one to double L's. You're going to change this one to a dot. And then just shoot this one until it works. So basically it's an F dot. It's an upside down F and then a dot. We're going to want to build our teleporter because we're done in here. Check our shield. Always make sure you check your shield. You can tell if it's damaged severely by how bent it is. You see how it's bent around the glass area? That means it only has, depending on the level of bentness it is, you can get used to like checking it. You'll see me periodically check my shield to see how much damage it is, and that means you probably need to get a new one. At this stage, I can tell just because I'm so used to looking at this. Based on how bent it is, and it probably has about 5 or 6 hits left on it. Alright, so now we need to do second challenges, which is shoot all these smoking orbs with the wind staff in the direction of excavation. Just follow the route that I'm going, and I'll show you where all the orbs are and where obviously you shoot them at the excavation site, but either way you just see in the direction I shoot and then just do it like that. It's pretty easy. There's our golden shovel. About time. I was just thinking, when are we gonna get that? Yeah. Just dig every dig site. After you've walked past it, when you're walking past it, you don't need to stop and get your points or whatever. Just walk past it and dig, man. Alright, that should be good. I just wanted to make sure the smoke was going in the right area. That one can be a little tricky to shoot. Sometimes you think you're shooting it and you're not. It's kind of weird. And the last one's over here. It doesn't matter the order, but this is just the order that I go in because it's the most efficient. I don't need to walk past the same area twice. Alright, so now we just need to go shoot our orb, our yellow orb. And remember, all about time efficiency. So since we're going this direction, Pack-a-Punch is on. Let's go ahead and Pack-a-Punch. We're going to need the Broomhilde for our next step anyways. Alright, grab our Broomhilde. Let's go down here and shoot our orb. Alright, orb shot. I like to do the ice staff first, and there is a reason for it. I'll explain it if I remember in a minute. Not if I remember why I'm doing it, but if I remember to explain it, and when we get to that step, I'll explain why I do the ice first. But it doesn't really matter. Both our staffs are done all 3 challenges. We just need to go get kills towards our staff in Agartha. So you just need to place them in their respective pedestals and then get kills. Now this is why we have the Broomhilde. This is really easy. I'm going to show you a way to upgrade these staffs fast. Really fast. Alright, so we'll go to Agartha. Alright. Now, zombies, Call of Duty in general has so much auto aim built in. If you have aim assist on, it'll make this 10 times easier. All you need to do, just press your adds trigger and your shoot trigger at the same time, and you literally can just spin a circle. The game will auto aim on the zombies and do the rest. This is all you need to do. If you feel uncomfortable, you can aim in like down your sights. That's fine, but you don't have to. This is seriously an easy process. That's why I always recommend getting the boom loader. It makes this such an easy process. Sure, it wastes ammo, but you're gonna have enough ammo to do everything you need to do. Alright, so we'll grab the ice staff. Let's go back out through the wind tunnel. We're gonna go back to excavation and grab our wind staff and bring it back here, and then that'll be the last step. Other than our perk slots, which I'm sure a lot of you guys are probably just tuning in for the perk slots, because I know a lot of you guys ask that all the time, like, how do I get all my perks? So that'll be the next step after we upgrade our wind staff. Alright. Now, here's why I do the ice staff first, okay? Okay. I do the ice staff first because I always know that I'm going to be in the middle of a round. Now, you don't want to end the round just so you can run down to excavation, because it's going to be kind of tricky trying to get out of here. But with the wind staff, you can just blow the zombies out of the way. So if you get the wind staff second, see how we're still in the middle of a round? So we're going to go down here, drop off our ice staff, grab our wind staff. If any zombies get in our way, just blow them out of the way. It's a freaking thunder gun practically. So that's the advantage of doing your wind staff second. If you had the ice staff, I don't know if you've ever tried to blow a zombie out of the way with the ice staff, but it doesn't work. They kind of freeze and they still hit you, and they pretty much wreck you. So see all these zombies? Not a problem. We got the wind staff. Not grabbing the nuke because we don't want to end the round. We need these zombies to go towards our souls for our staff. So don't kill them if you don't have to. I would recommend getting a new shield. As you can see how my shield is extremely bent. When your shield looks like this, you have 1, maybe 2 hits on it, whether it be melee or zombie hits. So I'd recommend getting a new shield. I feel comfortable. I just don't want to waste any time. I'll get a shield later, but before you go do this step, I'd recommend getting a new shield unless you're really comfortable with your skill set. Because you don't want to die and use one of your quick revives this early in the game. It's really annoying. Like, even though I had quick revive, if I were to die right now, I would go to start and restart. I would restart the game. Losing a quick revive this early in the game is not what you want to do. Honestly, on Origins, you don't want to lose your quick revive until after 100. That doesn't mean you can't go down once, but try not to go down more than 2 or 3 times at the most before around 100. I know that might sound kind of like hard for some of you guys, but once you learn how to do this and you follow the steps that I'm showing you, it's really easy to blow past 100 rounds on Origins. It really is. We'll show you where to go once we're set up. I'll show you guys where that'll be the last step to this video. Show you guys where to hang out to blow through the rounds. Alright, our wind staff's done. Let's go ahead and grab that, wherever it is. Yeah, these rocks are really annoying. They definitely take some getting used to. Okay, get out of my way, dudes. You gotta be careful. If you guys can see, I'm trying not to shoot them. I don't want to waste any ammo on my wind staff. Do not, I repeat, do not waste ammo on your wind staff. Build that teleporter and train these zombies up. You do not want to use your wind staff. Do not waste your ammo. If you guys don't know, if you've seen me play the higher rounds, you'll probably know your wind staff is only for one purpose, and that's when you run out of ammo for your ice staff. So at round 13, don't waste your ammo for your wind staff. Seriously, I'm telling you. All we're going to do is we're going to drop it right over in excavation and grab our ice staff. Max ammo, even better. So now, we're just going to grab our ice staff. And now we are completely set up. Now, if you only want to do maybe like 80 rounds, or if you feel like you don't want to go any further, you can say you're completely set up at this point. You have everything you need for the high rounds. Now, if you feel like you might die more than 3 times, or you're going for a world record attempt, I would recommend getting some extra perk slots, which is what I'm going to show you guys how to do now. First, we gotta get out of here. Surprised I got red screen that quick. That was a fast red screen. They like 4-hit me, just boom, 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 boom. All right, so we do need a new shield. So let's go get a new shield. Alright, so now at this point what we're going to need is, once you have your golden shovel, you need zombie bloods. Now there is, I want to say 15, there could be 16. I want to say there's 15 red dig sites while you're in the zombie blood around the map. Once you have a golden shovel and a zombie blood, there is 1 out of 15 sites. Not the same sites as the dig spots normally are. These are going to be red dig spots. And these red dig spots will allow you to dig up extra perk slots. Now there's only 1 that spawns at a time, and there's 15 or 16 around the map. So basically what we're going to just do here, the way I like to do this is I like to kill while I'm waiting for a zombie blood. So we're just going to camp out here for a minute, wait till we get it. There it is. Now we're going to look. There's 1 slot right here. I'm going to show you where almost all the slots are, guys. Obviously it wasn't there, so we're just going to rule out all these spots. There's another spot down there, which obviously isn't there. So you just want to go around the whole map looking for them. Well, like I said, only 1 spot is going to show up. There's another spot right there, which isn't there. There's another spot right here, which isn't here. Which is okay. If you don't find it at first, that's okay. At least you know it's not over here. There's another spot right there, which we weren't able to check. But that's okay, because now we're just going to camp out over here. So now we'll just camp right here. You do want Semtex for later, so make sure you grab Semtex. You're going to want them for insta-kills in the higher rounds. Alright, now we're just going to camp out here, go through the rounds, and wait for a zombie blood. Alright, I grabbed that nuke because more than likely we weren't going to get a zombie blood this round. We already had one, so. We are just going to wait here. Now, don't worry about the gen guys, You don't have to kill the gen guys. I'll explain how to do that later. But basically, if you have on 4 generators or more, so basically, if you have 4 generators on out of the 6, every 3 to 5 rounds, those generator guys will come. So that means every 3 to 5 rounds, you can get a potential max ammo. All you have to do is either kill those gen guys while they're on a generator, and they will drop a max ammo. Or you have to wait until they turn off all the generators, and at the last gen they turn off, they will drop the max ammo. They'll just all die and drop. That's what you're going to want to do at the higher rounds, because after like 50, 60, you're not going to be able to kill them. It's going to be really hard to kill them other than with your upgraded ice staff, which isn't going to drop the max ammo. So just let them turn off all the gens, grab your max ammo. This early in the game, you don't really need to worry about it. Honestly, I'm just going to let them turn off gens. I could care less. It's not worth my time to go and kill them. You know what I mean? And if I just so happen to walk past them while they're turning off a gen, great, I'll kill them if I need a max ammo. If I don't, whatever. You know? Right now, our priority is zombie bloods. We need our perk slots. Now, you can also, with the ice staff, you can shoot the single shot, which I'll show you. I'll waste a shot just to show you, is this right here, which is the non-charged version of the staff. You can shoot it at those flaming wagons. There's 3 flaming wagons around the excavation site. And then after you shoot all 3 in quick succession of each other, there will be a free zombie blood on the top of excavation next to pack and launch. You can use that zombie blood to look for your perk slots. But this is far areas away, and I want to look over here, because we already looked towards Gen 2, so now we're going to look towards Gen 3 for our next, or for our 5th perk slot. So basically, like I said, you can get the free zombie blood, or you can just sit here and camp and wait for them to give you a zombie blood. It really depends what you want to do. I don't want to waste any time, so I like to just play the rounds while I'm doing it. Where's my zombie blood, bro? Sometimes you don't get one for a couple rounds, man. That's just what you gotta deal with. Like I said, you can shoot the flaming wagons. It's your choice. You can only shoot them once per round, though. And not after it's been raining. Now in solo, something to remember is, no matter what, at round 8, you're gonna get the first Panzer. There's only ever gonna be one Panzer around on solo. It's not like co-op where you have 3 Panzers. There's only gonna be one Panzer. The first time you see him, he's gonna come at round 8. After that, he's gonna be every 4 or 5 rounds. It changes. This is why you have your Boom Hilda. Just lay into his face, couple shots, he's dead. And look at that, he dropped zombie blood. Okay, I'm gonna show you some more spots. There's a spot right here, okay? There's a spot down here. It's not there. That's fine. You know, don't get discouraged if you don't find it right away. At least you know it's not in these spots. So now you know it's got to be in some of the other spots, which again, I'm going to show you all the spots. There's another spot right there, which isn't there. More than likely, this is at excavation, which is okay, because now we'll just shoot the flaming wagons. We know it's not at 2, we know it's not at 3. And that doesn't mean that it won't ever spawn at 2 or 3. It just means that this perk slot, like I said, only one spawns at a time. It means this one is not at 2 or 3. But after we get this one, the next one could be at Gen 2 or 3. You never know. So this is the 3 wagons. You shoot that one. Doesn't matter which order you shoot them in, you just gotta do them fast. Otherwise, you're gonna have to redo them all over again. You just gotta shoot all 3 quickly. Alright, here's our second one. Another reason I was doing it the way that you saw me doing it instead of just shooting flaming wagons is I'm trying to show you guys camping spots with the ice staff around the map. Oh, sorry guys, I forgot to shoot the 3rd wagon. I walked right past it too like an idiot. Sorry about that. Alright, that's alright, we'll just do it again. Unless we can dig up the zombie blood. Okay, sorry about that guys. Sometimes I zone out like that and that happens. Alright, let's just throw this because we're going to have to backtrack. Oh, never mind. Alright, so shoot that wagon. Sometimes I distract myself when I'm talking and I just completely overlook what I'm doing. Shoot this wagon. Turn around, make sure it's off. It is off. And shoot this wagon. And there's where your zombie blood's going to appear. Now I'm going to show you the spots over on this side of the map. Alright, so there's going to be a spot right here. There's a spot up there. There's a spot right here. God, this is going to be in the last place we look. Sometimes this happens and it's really annoying. Sometimes you'll get lucky and it's in the first spot you look, all 8 slots. Well, you only need to dig up 4 actually, but alright, there's a slot right there. That's where it's at. You see it? Now I'll show you a little trick. If you know where they spawn and you have Semtex and you throw it on the hill, you can do that. Now you can't pick it up. Now see how it lit up? You can't pick it up, but you know where it is. So I knew that that was there, but if you didn't have a zombie blood, you could literally just walk around the map and throw them at all the spots. Now, if you want to camp here while waiting for zombie blood, this is the spot around excavation and camp. Oh. Crawler. You can still dig at this point because you might want your golden helmet. You don't really need it, but it's nice to have. You can also dig up the zombie blood, which is nice. You can also dig up max ammos, but be careful because you want to save those diggable max ammos for later in the rounds, like after like 90, 100, when you're really going to need them. Also, now another reason I'm letting them turn off all my generators, guys, is so I can pick which ones I have on. Okay, because obviously you want 4 on, because if you die, you're going to want Jug, right? And again, you don't want all 4 on, because you only want to have 3 on at a time. So turn on Jug, the one with your Wonder Fizz, and then Gen 1. So Jug, wherever the Wonder Fizz is, and then Gen 1. 1 because that's where Quick Revive is, Jug because that's where Jug is, Gen 4, this gen, and then the one with the Wonder Fizz because that's where you're going to get your extra perks. And then that way, how it works basically is every time you need max ammo, all you have to do is turn on one more generator, the 4th gen, end the round, and then next round, you know you're guaranteed a max ammo. Pretty simple. Alright, since we know where this perk slot is, we're just going to go ahead and use our free zombie blood. Let's not waste any time here. Also, we're going to need a max ammo. Normally, you'll get enough max ammo so that you don't ever need to worry about it. You really shouldn't have to worry about ammo as long as you're doing the strat. I'll show you in a minute here. Until after around like 80. After round 80, you're going to start. It's going to be harder, and max ammo is going to be more scarce to come by. But up until then, you really shouldn't run out of maxes or run out of ammo as long as you're using it sparingly. Sometimes, like this, it's a fluke and you'll run out of ammo. It's all good. Just it's such an early round. We can still kill him with our G strikes. We can still kill him with our Boom Hilda. You know what I mean? It doesn't really matter. But we'll probably get max ammo here in a second. Alright, so basically you dig up the spot, and then a perk bottle is like that. You just jump in the perk bottle, okay? And now what that allows me to do is get an extra perk slot. That's what that allows me to do. So we're going to turn back on Gen 4, because again, we always want Gen 4 on. So now, as you can see, again, if you guys already know this, I'm sorry, but for those of you who don't, again, basically now, it didn't give me a perk, but I can grab a perk. So if I go over to Mule Kick, it'll give me a perk. It'll give me Mule Kick. If I go over to the Wonder Fizz, I can get a free random perk. The Wonder Fizz always spawns for the first time at either 4 or 5. Gen 4 or 5. You can always tell because of the lightning. That's where you can tell after it moves. So at this specific situation, it's at Gen 5. So let's go over there so I can show you guys. Oh, we're gonna have to turn on the Gen first. Okay, now as you can see, I can spin this and get a free perk. Now, do not, under any circumstances, grab Electric Cherry. Electric Cherry will cause error messages in the higher rounds. Honestly, it's just like the Fire and Lightning Staff. It'll cause error messages. You could use it at this round, but just don't even bother, because if you have a perfect game and you don't go down, I wouldn't touch Electric Cherry after like round 80. Otherwise, you're risking your game getting an error message and your game's over. Okay, so now as you can see, I didn't pick up Electric Cherry, but I can pick up a 5th perk. Okay, you're going to want PhD Flopper and Mule Kick. You don't need Mule Kick until after 112. Because at 112, the Ice Staff is no longer a one-hit kill. The Ice Staff is gonna freeze the zombies. Then they're basically gonna be insta kill. It's a glitch within the game that everybody that goes past 112 on this map experiences. There's no fix for it. Basically, again, you're gonna freeze the zombies. You're gonna need to shoot them with 1 bullet. So that's where you're gonna want Mule Kick for an automatic weapon like an MP40. All right, now. I'm not going to grab the rest of my perks. I just wanted to show you guys. Well, since we have the zombie blood, we'll look again. So we'll look right here. But again, I'm not going to grab the rest of the perks just to make this video short and show you guys what to do. We are going to look around here, but if it's not here, then that's fine. We'll just press on. But I want to show you guys how to do the last step, which is going to be where you're going to spend the entire game. Okay, it's not here, so that's fine. We'll just go back to our spot. Okay, so now your entire game, this is where you're going to spend it. This is how to play this map very fast, okay? You are going to stand right here, okay? And you are going to shoot right here. You're going to shoot 3-shot charges, not 6-shot charges. Basically, just hold the trigger for a little less longer. Okay, and you're just going to shoot right there. The zombies are going to hit you once, twice, maybe a couple times. But you're just going to do this. You're going to do this for about 80 rounds. Now make sure when Panzer comes every 4 or 5 rounds, he's going to land right there, right where I'm shooting. So make sure you have a whirlwind up or a G-strike thrown out, and then you just lay into the Panzer, go right back to business. Now, as long as you're using 3-shot charges and you're counting 7 seconds in between shots, you should not run out of ammo until after the 70s, maybe 80s. And I'll show you what to do at that point. But for for the purpose of this video, we're probably going to go ahead and end it here. Again, guys, this is what you're going to do for about 80 rounds. You're just going to camp here. That's all you have to do. Count 7 seconds, shoot again. Make sure you're looking for max ammos. Maximize your ammos. When you get a max, charge a 6-shot and then let it loose and then wait and then grab your max ammo. But this is it, guys. This is literally how you play Origins. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're not already subscribed on my YouTube, go ahead and subscribe. You guys can also go in the description to find that link on how to upgrade your staffs, as well as a link to my Twitch. You guys can check me out on Twitch. I stream high rounds every single day, 7 days a week, so you guys can check me out there or add me on Twitter, which will also be in the description. But that's it, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. Hopefully you guys learned a couple things, and see you guys next time. Dope out.